Welcome to Morbidly Catholic. If you find value in these stories, subscribe to support the channel. Let's go. This account comes from an honourable priest and superior of a religious community, who heard the details directly from a close relative of the lady involved. At the time of his writing, Christmas Day 1859, the woman was still alive and was about 40 years old. In the winter of 1847, this young widow, then around 29, lived a wealthy and worldly life in London. Among her frequent visitors was a young lord of notoriously poor character. He courted her, and she eventually swept herself up in a series of scandalous affairs with him. Late one night, she was lying in bed reading a novel. As the clock struck 1, she blew out her candle and settled down to sleep. Suddenly, to her great astonishment, she noticed a strange light gleaming from the drawing room door, which gradually spilled into her bedroom. Stunned and growing alarmed, she watched as the drawing room door slowly swung open. There stood the young lord, her partner in sin. Before she could utter a single word, he crossed the room, seized her tightly by the left wrist, and hissed, "There is a hell." The agonizing pain in her arm was so intense that she instantly blacked out. When she regained consciousness about half an hour later, she immediately rang for her maid. Upon entering, the maid noticed a heavy stench of burning in the air. She rushed to her mistress, who was frantic and barely able to speak. On the lady's wrist, the maid discovered a burn so deep that the flesh was scorched away, leaving the bone exposed. Furthermore, the maid noticed a trail of footprints burning through the carpet, leading from the drawing room door to the bed and back out again. Following her mistress's terrified directions, she opened the drawing room door and found the same scorched tracks leading across the carpet as well. The following day, the lady's terror turned to absolute horror. She learned that at exactly 1 o'clock that morning, the young lord had been found dead, drunk under a table. I do not know for certain, the priest superior added, whether that terrible lesson converted the heart of that unfortunate lady, but what I do know is that she is still alive. To hide the scars of that ominous burn, she wears a wide gold band, like a bracelet, on her left wrist, which she never removes day or night. He concluded by reiterating his source. I have all these details from her near relation, a serious Christian, in whose words I place the fullest belief. She states that this event is never spoken of, even within the family, and that she only confided it to me under the strict suppression of every proper name. May this sobering reminder call us to deeper repentance and vigil for our souls, as the Church reminds us, memento mori, remember your death. If you want to explore more stories of the saints and the mysteries of our faith, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. God bless.